Hello student, today we are going to solve the practice set of arithmetic progression algebra part, practice set 3.4. Practice set 3.4. Third lesson, arithmetic progression. The first example, I'll read here. The first example, on the 1st of Jan 2016, Sanika decided to save the RS 10, 11 on the second day, 12 on the third day. If she decided to save like this, then 31st December 2016, what would be her total saving? Here we want to total sum. So we are using here SN formula. But for that we are taking in consideration it is a AP or not. Sanika saves. Solution started. I will write the direct solution. Sanika started saving. On the first day, she saved 10 rupees. On the second day, on the third day, so he is saving by increasing by 1 rupees. Means the difference between them is a constant. Difference between the two consecutive terms are the constant. So D is equal to T2 minus T1, that is 11 minus 10, 1. So we get the value of D is equal to 1. By using this value, because difference is the same, so the given sequence is an AP. So by using this value, D is equal to 1 and the first term is always denoted by A. It is equal to the 10. So Sn is equal to n by 2. This formula we are using 2a plus n minus 1 d. This is our formula. By putting the values of a and d, put the values in the given formula. So here is what they require. They ask in 31st December 2016. Means he started from 1st of January 2016 and end at the 31st December 2016, means total 1 year. Then how many days in that year? Firstly we decide whether it is a leap year, because in a leap year there are 360 days and in another that will be a 365 days. So for it is divided by, for identifying the leap year, we will divide this by 4. 4 5s are and 4 6 are 16. So it will get divided by 4. So it is a leap year. In a leap year, it is a example of a leap year. So the total days is equal to n is equal to 360. In a leap year there are 360 days. So here we take the value of n is equal to n 36, a's value is 10 and d's value is equal to 10, 1. So by putting this, then yes, n value is 366. So yes, 366 is equal to n by 2. Means by putting the values, then 2a means a's value is 10 plus again 362 66 minus 1 and d's value is 1. So by solving it, so it will be divided by 2 1s are, 2 8 are and 2 3s are. So it is a 183. 2 into 10 means that is a 20. 366 minus 1, that is a 365 into 1. 365 into 1 is a 365. Then by solving it, we get yes 36 is equal to 183, and by adding these two, this is 385. Then by multiplication of 183 into 385, that multiplication is 70,455. So we get the sum Sn is equal to 366. So the whole saved that money Sanika. So Sanika saved how many rupees? Sanika saved how many rupees? 70,455 rupees. That is our answer. So we are going to turn the question number 2. I will read. A man borrows rupees 8,000 and agrees. Second example. A man borrows 8,000 rupees and agrees to repay with the total interest of 1,360 in a 12 monthly installment, each installment being less than the preceding one by 40. Find the amount of the first and last installment. Means in this problem, the man borrowed some money from the bank and repay the money with some installment with some period. Here is a 12 month period. So we start the given example to solve. Okay. Example number 2. Example number 2. So in this example, what is the given? In this example, what is the given? The amount repaid. The amount repaid. He repaid the amount 8,000 and the interest. So total amount is an addition of the both. So amount repaid. He taken 8,000 rupees and giving the interest of 1,360. So the total is what? 9,300 and adding this 60 rupees. Then what is the monthly installment? Means n is equal to what? N's value. He paid in a 12 months, so there are 12 installments. So n is equal to 12. Then Sn is equal to Sn. We got this value. It is the total amount given at the end of the 12 months. So Sn is equal to 9,360. And what they said? They said that when we are paying the installment, then each month there will be some decrease in the amount of that interest or the installment. Here rupees 40 is the difference. Rupees 40 is the difference. So D is equal to 40, but it is decreasing. So we are taking the sign minus here. It is decreasing, so we are taking the sign minus 4, and the difference is the constant. So it is the example of AP. So it is an AP. So by using the formula, Sn is equal to n by 2 divided into 2a plus n minus 1 d. It is our formula. By putting the values in the given equation. By putting the values in the given equation, n is equal to 12. So here value is the 12. Here is the 12 divided by 2, and 2 into a. A's value is the first installment is what? First installment is what? We want to calculate it. So that is not given. We want to find out the first installment plus n's value is the 12 minus 1 and d's value is the minus 40. So it is taken in a bracket blank. Then by solving it, 12 upon 2 is a 6. 2a remains as it is. 12 minus 1, that is 11 into minus 40. Plus minus become a minus. Plus minus become a minus. So we are multiplying it. So we multiplying it. Yes, 12 is equal to 6 in bracket 2a plus 11 into, this is minus sign, so 11 into 40, that is 440. Then the last installment is given here. What is that? The amount repaid means 8,000 plus 1,360 means that is a yes, 12 value, we know the addition of that. So 9360 is equal to 6 2a minus 440. This 6 get divided to the when goes to the left hand side, it will get divided. So we have 2a minus 440 remain. Then 6 ones are, by dividing it we get the value of it is a 15. This division we get 1560 is equal to 2a minus 440. So by transferring it on the left hand side, so sign will get changed. Then 1560 plus 440 is equal to 2a. So addition of it is a 2000. This is equal to 2a. This 2 get divided. So 2000 upon 2 is equal to a. So value of a we get is a 1000 rupees. Value of a is what? Means first installment is what? 1000. So our answer is a first installment is a 1000. We want to calculate the last installment. Means TM. The last installment. First installment we get. Then we want to find out the last installment. Means TM. Not SN. Other we get. So Tn is equal to again a plus n minus 1. The previous formula. By using this formula and by putting the values of a, d and n. So T 12. N's value is 12. A's value is 1000 plus 12 minus 1. D's value is minus 40. So 1000 plus 12 minus 1, 11. This is plus minus, it will become a minus into 40. Again 1000 minus, this is 440. So by taking a subtraction, we will get the value 560. By subtraction of both, that is a 560. It is a T12. Therefore, our answer is first installment is equal to 1000 and last is equal to 560 rupees. That is our answer. We found out that answer. So again we are proceeding to the next. Some example number 3. Now read this example. Sachin invested rupees 5,000 for 1 year. For first year, then 7,000 for the second year, 9,000 for the third year in a national savings certificate scheme. How much amount did he invest in a 12 years? So firstly, we will take what will be given write it. Sachin invested. How many? Sachin invested. The amount in a first year 5,000 rupees. In a second year he will increase it. Then it is a 7,000. Then 9,000 and so on. So means there is a fixed difference. 7,000 minus 5,000, 9,000 minus 5,000. That is difference is the 2,000. Means difference is the constant. So it is the example of an AP. So we get the D is equal to what? 7,000 minus 5,000. There it is a 2,000. And this value we get 2,000. Then A is equal to the first installment. A is the first. Means A is equal to what? 5,000. First term is denoted by A. So it is a 5,000. Then how many year he saved? 12 years. He saved. So N's value is equal to 12. So by taking, we want the total investment. So we are using SN formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 in bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It is our formula. By putting the values, put values. So we will get n value is 12, yes 12, n value is 12. Then 2 into first installment is 5,000. Then n minus 1, 12 minus 1 into d. The fixed difference is 2,000 rupees. So by calculating it, I wrote this. So we will get the S12 is equal to 12 divided by 2. 2 remain here. So 2 1s are 2 6 are. So it is a 6 in bracket 5,000 into 2, that is a 10,000 plus 12 minus 1, that is 11. 11 into 2,000, 22,000. 22,000. So total is what? 10,000 is plus 22,000 is into, that is 32,000. It is yes 12 and multiplication we got 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18 and 19. So we get the total in saving. Total saving is what? Means total Sachin saved how many rupees? 1,92,000 rupees. That is our answer. Very simple examples are that.